Welcome back. Here we are in Dublin. It is a cold Tuesday night. We are currently sitting at 37 degrees, and the wind luckily is calm, so we're not dealing with those extra chills out there. No rain either. May have been a couple of tiny showers earlier today, but after that, won't be any rain until we get into at least Thursday evening. So tomorrow looking good, and most of the day Thursday also looking good. But there will be some clouds that start to arrive as we get later into the week. Our low for Macon tonight is freezing. Wind out of the east-northeast around 5 miles per hour. Shouldn't need to drip your faucets. Even last night with us getting down to 28, maybe didn't need to drip our faucets either. Definitely do when it gets cold than that. But that being said, your faucet may have sputters a little bit this morning. I don't think we're going to get cold enough to where that happens again. But I do think a lot of these are going to be 2 or 3 degrees colder than the number on your screen. Outside of that one at 32, as you can see, that 32 in Macon was the coldest number on the map. But I don't think it'll be the coldest spot around the region. Now, as we continue forward, cloud cover, well, there will be limited amounts of it tomorrow. Probably the sunniest afternoon of the week, so really looking good. Then we get into Thursday. Now it's supposed to get a little breezier out of the south-southwest. High-level clouds start moving in the afternoon, thicker clouds in the evening, and we get some rain overnight as this cold front rolls into our Friday, and then we should see it sort of clear up as we get into Friday afternoon. Honestly, I don't think that by the time we get into Friday afternoon by this point that we're going to still have much of this rain left. It should be gone from the southern counties we get into lunchtime, and then we're looking pretty good as we get into the overnight hours. But notice this wind starting to pick up. It is going to be very blustery as we end the week and get into your Saturday, but that's then, not now. We currently are seeing relatively calm wind conditions, which is good. While those nights are cold, they won't be cold nights as we get into the weekend. Tomorrow that wind shifts from the northeast towards the southeast, keeping it relatively calm. And then we go through tomorrow night. There might be some scattered clouds out there, no big deal, but it does get a little breezier as we get into Thursday afternoon. Notice now these gusts are over 20 miles per hour coming in out of the south-southwest, and they're going to stay relatively breezy as we head into our Thursday evening, which is when showers will first become possible. They'll become a little more widespread as we go into Thursday night, particularly after midnight and leading up to the sunrise on Friday morning. You can see that heavier rain lurking off to the north as we approach midnight Thursday night. And you saw those wind gusts starting to push that 30-mile-per-hour mark. As for the beginning of your Wednesday, it will be a little bit chilly out there with those upper 30s, and then we get up into the 50s and then the 60s. How about a high of 68 tomorrow? A few scattered clouds out there. That wind going to stay coming in for the most part from the southeast. And like I did with the lows, how I said that Macon probably won't be the cold spot. Well, I don't think it's going to be the hot spot tomorrow either. I expect us to be a little warmer than we were today, given that there'll be a little less cloud cover. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 4-to-1 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So we don't have too many rain odds, but again, Thursday night into Friday morning is when we are getting our next rain chance. Weekend looks pretty good, but we are going to be a little blustery on Saturday next week. Warm and a little cloudy to get things rolling.